Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is, wow, that did not cycle. It is Monday night. It is break night. Normally when I update that scroll bar, it just auto does it. But anyway, NAB breaks. There's no NAB breaks tonight. NBA breaks. Jeez, I'm crow. I have one of those days. I don't know who the NABs are. Lakers, Grizz, all right, there we go. Much better. All right. What's going up, Daniel? What's going up, Chad? What's going up, David? Well, that's the first. I actually showed the comments of the tags in the stream. I don't normally do that. Oh, I know why I did that. What's up, Sam? Daniel never goes to bed. He's home now. So our compadre, our fellow breaker, Daniel, is back from his tour of duty. So thank you, Daniel, for your service to our country. And thank you for not getting turned into Swiss cheese. So now you can take over. No, just kidding. So we have 4 breaks on tap tonight. And we have a 5th one pending if anybody wants to jump in on it. It is a Topps Chrome baseball break. The football game on tonight's actually competitive. Some of these games these weeks have been absolutely atrocious. All right. We have WWE up first. It is our Cactus Jack product that we've been kind of hanging out there for a while. So we did our mini. We got that run. I realized that I apparently just didn't comment this in the right place. So that's why all those tags look weird. That's why they're in the... I don't know if anyone's got any bets or parlays running. Well, yeah, you lost your quarterback. LogoFractor Hulk. Oh, we might. I want to talk about my game. Hey, my game was no better. The Giants should have very well beaten the Chiefs, and they failed miserably. We should have beaten the Chiefs, and we were not good. Yeah, Sam, Steve. I realized I tagged everyone in the wrong spot. So we're going to have some fun tonight. We got a lot of good breaks up right now. There we go. Now I tagged her. The Giants' defense actually looked good, but all right. So I'm going to run through. He's glass. He's fragile. We're going to call him glassy, flashy Joey Classy, or flashy Joey Glassy Burrow. All right. So for WWE, we did our random. Well, and you just lost your best wide receiver too. All right. So for WWE, here are your wrestlers you have. I can't really fit them on the right bar. It doesn't really work. Actually, our LogoFractor credit's up to 710. So Tim Craig's got Julius Creed, British Bulldog, Sami Zayn, Joe Gacy, Shinsuke Nakamura, Eddie Guerrero, Billy Gunn, Charlie Dempsey, Bubba Ray Dudley, Ethan Page, Tony D'Angelo. Greg Wisser has Kyrie Sane, Maxine Dupree, Shayna Baszler, Pete Dunne, Izzy Dame, Igja Dragano, Sean Spears, Io Sky, Braun Strowman, Jake the Snake Roberts, Zaira. Frankie's got Johnny Gargano, Natalia, Lola Vice, Trick Williams, Ultimate Warrior, Jay Uso, R-Truth, Carmen Petrovic, Alexa Bliss, Carmella, Candice LeRae. Frankie's got, Christian Harding has Cactus Jack, Eric, Jimmy Snuka, Nikki Cross, Kit Wilson, Smash, Roxanne Perez, Bailey, Tonga Kid, Dirty, Dominic Mysterio, Tito Santana. Brian Tanner's got Javon Evans, Lash Legend, Wesley, Berto, Kane, Booker T, five-time, Brutus Creed, Roman Reigns, Nia Jax, Montez Ford, and Shawn the Heartbreak Kid Michaels. I've got Rey Mysterio, Michin, Eddie Thorpe, John Cena, Carmelo Hayes, Bray Wyatt, Chad Gable, Andrade, Randy Orton, Torrie Wilson, and Dragon Lee. David Samuels has Braun Breaker, Michelle McCool, Eric Rowan, Tiffany Stratton, Junkyard Dog, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, Jada Park, Otis, Mr. Perfect, Mr. Fuji, and Road Dogg, Jesse James. Sam has Triple H, Chelsea Green, Ray. Ray has Jade Cargill, JD McDonough, Angelo Dawkins, Zelina Vega, Santino Escobar, The Rock, Kevin Owens, Lyra Valkyria, Kurt Angle, Maurice, and Trish Stratus. Sam has Triple H, Chelsea Green, Charlotte Flair, Tatum Paxley, Axe, Naomi, Lexter Loomis, Finn Balor, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kalina Jones, Kalina Kalani Jordan, and Batista. Brian Tanner's second one has Ludwig Kaiser, Big E, Obafemi, Rhea Ripley, Gigi Dolan, Cowboy Bob Orton, Tommaso Ciampa, Becky Lynch, King Kong Bundy, Ivar, and Hulk the Immortal Hogan. Kevin Stevens has Undertaker, Uncle Howdy, Big Boss Man, Karrion Kross, Rob Van Dam, Travis Scott, Nikita Lyons, Jerry Jackson, Chris Sabin, Xavier Woods, Asuka. Mario's got Grayson Waller, Jordan Grace, Dakota Kai, Liv Morgan, Tama Tonga, Stephanie Valcara, the new women's champ, Jasmine Nix, Jimmy Uso, X-Pac, Crush, CM Punk. Chad's got Bianca Belair, Kofi Kingston, Mr. Wonderful, Elton Prince, Seth freaking Rollins, Bronson Reed, Coco Beware, Steve Blackman, Lexi King, Ricky Saints, and AJ Styles. Mark Hudson has Fallon Henley, Ivy Nigel, Nathan Frazier, Cora Jade, Alex Shelley, Donnie Palmer, Umaga, Drew McIntyre, Raquel Rodriguez, Solaruca, and Penta. His first Penta set, I believe. Ranking's got Austin Theory, Axum, Sheamus, The Miz, Tonga Lee, Carlito, Iron Sheik, Hornswoggle, Piper Niven, Nomar Gar, and Kevin Nash, which also includes Diesel. We are going to do the serial number guess, so go ahead and put your serial numbers in. The credit for the first winning for getting the serial number right is going to be $20 if your guess is under 99 or under, and $25 if it's over. Once it's hit, we'll go back down to our 5 and 10, but right now it has gone up, so we are at 20 and 25. So go ahead and get your serial numbers in. I'm going to give it a couple seconds for you all to do that, and then I will get started. There's a lot of talking there. A lot of talky. Serial number is active tonight. I felt it was time that we just needed to move on from these breaks. So regardless of where the mini stood, I tried to make the minis the most reasonably priced. Just trying to figure it out. All right, so we've got Cody for 27, Lynn with 1, Sam 47, Greg 128, Steve, 116. Sam, 47. Greg, 128. David, 1. Chad, 105. And Mario, 147. Kelly, all going for the gusto here. All right. And I will update others as we go along. So serial number break is active for all those just joining in. So get those numbers in. Let me update a couple quick credits here. Just a little overwhelming right now. Sorry for the delays. We basically just we're trying to get our heads wrapped around everything that's going on right now with Aiden's surgery coming up here. So just trying to work through it all. All right. And I think we are good to go. So let's get into this. Blah, 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 blah. No. There, yeah, I did. I don't know why I missed it. I would have got it eventually because you would have said something and been like, hey, with my money. Pay me my money. All right, so Superfractor bounty is over $700 right now. Again, it has to be a Superfractor. Not a variation 101 does not count for tops, and Panini is any 101. Oh wow! And the score is tied. Amon-Ra St. Brown just took an 18-yard catch for the Lions. A hell of a game. This is a good betting game if you're a better of $20. It's one of those games that seems like it's going to be very heavy on the pass. All right. Boy, tough game too. There's a lot of stats hanging out there for a lot of people. Pretty wild. All right. We'll do a couple packs at a time. We'll power rip a couple and go through it. If you have not seen this product before, this was initially released for WrestleMania weekend. They had the boxes that came out of WrestleMania weekend have sold for very high. Most of the parallels were had numbered to 50 and under. These boxes came out more as like a standard hobby box and did not quite have the same level of numbering. But they're still highly desirable, highly collectible. They're based on a compilation with Travis Scott, which they've basically WWE and Travis Scott had a falling out. Travis Scott was supposed to actually be factored into the John Cena heel run, but that fell apart, and so John Cena basically went back to being a face. All right, we're going to kick it off with Bailey, Alexa Bliss, Uncle Howdy. And these are really nice looking cards. There's Penta. There's Sheamus. Jada Parker. We got our first refractor. It's going to be Rey Mysterio. First refractor. Then you got the Scottish psychopath, Drew McIntyre. Johnny Gargano. Naomi. And that is going to be a Lyra Valkyria. I forgot what these are. Rodeo Rebels on the Lyra Valkyria insert. I'll probably sleeve some of the inserts. The autos are not guaranteed in these. There's a couple per case, so we have 2 of the boxes. So obviously, we hope that maybe we'll get lucky and we'll have one of those auto boxes, but we'll see. Jacob Fatu, Kalani Jordan, Braun Strowman, The Rock, the final boss, and Lyra Valkyra. It's a nice card, that Rock, the final boss card. I saw a group, I forget where it was. I saw it somewhere that showed they pulled the Rock final boss LogoFractor auto, which was quite an impressive card. Open 2 more packs here. Yeah, I'm actually excited to open this set. We haven't opened WWE in quite a while. The problem is with a lot of the WWE stuff is that since Topps taken over, the market on it has just massively run up. It has not been a consumer-friendly product, I would say. It's been a bit on the high side. So what we get for single boxes, we could do multi-boxes, but we'd be paying up for it big time. Montez Ford, and then I forget what this parallel is called. Sheamus. I forget what this one's called. We got a speckle behind it. That is a Tommaso Ciampa, 275, a 299. No 275. Famed Phantoms is what that insert's called. Famed Phantoms. So Ciampa on the, as Twaz would say, the stripper glitter. All right, keep going. We got the final run for John Cena. Solo Sikoa, Chad Gable, and that is a Tonga Loa on the Astro Knights. I know I'm sleeving top loading inserts. I just fair mouth will get some. We got some shimmer there on the back, so we got something to look forward to here. Come on, Candace. Candace has not done a whole lot recently. She's been kind of left almost as a manager role. Candice LeRae, Bianca Belair, Seth freaking Rollins, your curled well heavyweight champion. We got a blue 34 of 150. Nobody had 34. Whoa. Stream just literally camera went black on me for a second there. That is going to be, oh, very nice. How about a Cactus Jack? Cactus Jack for Cactus Jack. Let's go into Christian Harding. Very nice, Christian. 34 of 150, Cactus Jack. We had a planned power outage today, so I'm a little sketched by our power situation right now. I'll let you know for sure, David. Xavier Woods, the Tribal Chief, the OTC, Roman Reigns. Oh, very nice. How about the Rhea Ripley? And then a Travis Scott, 139 of 499. The Rhea Ripley Astro Knights. That's a nice one. Nice looking card. Nice color so far. 139. Did anyone have it? Nope. Nice Rhea. And then the Travis Scott. Let's see who'd that end up with. I know I read it off. It's on the low side here. Let's sleeve that one while I'm looking for him. Oh, there it is. Travis Scott going to Kevin Stevens. Depth perception is hard. All right. Now we need some autos here. We're going to finish that pack off with an L.A. Knight. Yeah. You can tell I still watch wrestling. Obviously, because I named my son after a wrestler. All right. Power up a couple more packs. They kept teasing for the WrestlePalooza for the debut of WWE on ESPN as going to be a massively shocking event, and turned out to be a bit of a letdown. I'm sure for all the people that spent the money to get the ESPN streaming service, they did not find it to be as breathtaking as they hoped it would be. All right, here we go. We've got Tony D'Angelo, Nathan Frazier. That's an Uncle Howdy. On the famed Phantoms. I really thought that they did a disservice to Cena. I think the just absolute. If you watch back to the Cena Lesnar fights, I mean, they were fights. They were straight up brawls. And that was just an absolute beating of epic proportions. And I just don't understand where they think they're going to go with that. I mean, the mixed tag was almost like the feature of the entire thing. I mean, that's kind of how I felt what the mixed tag was supposed to be. The Stephanie Valkyra Io Sky match was good, but I thought the mixed tag wasn't. I don't know. The Cody Rhodes Drew McIntyre match just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I just don't understand where this. I just don't really fully get the storyline with that. Apparently, the story was that Cody actually wanted to drop the title to Drew, and they got overruled. Asuka, Dragon Lee. There's your new world champion, Stephanie Valkyr. LogoFractor, Braun Breaker. Nice. Kairi Sane, Jimmy Uso, Nia Jax. There's Rhea Ripley again. Julia Obafemi, Tama Tonga, Refractor, Jimmy Uso again. Raquel Rodriguez, Kofi Kingston, Tiffany Stratton, Rey Mysterio, and Io Sky. That was a little bit of a letdown. Oh, we didn't pull all the color already. Oh my, David Montgomery is just gone. Wow. Oh, that just made one of my bets for tonight. Yeah, that was a nice moment. It was different. It's the only thing it was weird though is it seems really early to be announcing those. They don't typically announce those until I feel like they get to the Hall, like Royal Rumble. So it seems like a very early announcement for the Hall of Fame induction. But I guess they were trying to tie that in with, tie it in with the WrestlePalooza. But it felt a little out of place, a little early. But you can tell she was genuinely surprised. Bret the Hitman Hart. We got a gold fire here. Ethan Page. These are low numbered, I think, typically, or short prints at least. Oh, very nice. Tiffany Stratton on the black and gold. Nice Tiffy time. I feel like Vince McMahon is going to become the Pete Rose of WWE because of the infamy just basically surrounding him now. Like, nice Tiffy time on the on that one. All right. We got Cora Jade, Braun Breaker again, Becky Lynch, and then, 7 of 25. A low numbered one here. Tommaso Ciampa again. What is that? Festival Fury is what those are. Nice Becky on the Festival Fury, and another Tommaso Ciampa to 25. 7 of 25. Anyone have 7? No 7. Nice low numbered one there. Get the rainbow Tommaso Ciampa streak going here. We've got Tommaso Ciampa. That was up at the beginning somewhere. I thought he was up at the top somewhere here. Trying to see who's got Tommaso. Yeah, seeing Gargano, Trick, Tito, Dirty. Here, Braun Breaker, Tiffy, Jay. Trying to find who has Tommaso. Thought he was towards the top, but I guess I'm wrong. Tongaloa, Tommaso. There he is. That's going to Brian Tanner. Brian Tanner's got the Tommaso Ciampos. Very nice, Brian. All right, let's finish this stack off here. Alex Shelley for the Motor City Machine Guns. Zelina Vega. Axiom. Shinsuke Nakamura. Tongaloa. Trish Stratus. Kevin Owens. Boy, his autos have been super nice in this product. Chelsea Green. And Liv Morgan. All right, we got 3 packs left in Cactus Jack. I do have another box of this. It is up at our card shop currently, so I am awaiting to see if that sells wholesale. If it doesn't, we'll look at maybe bringing it back for a second break. Obviously, this one was a little bit rougher of a fill than I would have liked, so maybe we'll talk about doing it a bit of a different way, either a letter break or I've seen it where it's been done, where it's been broken down into like a 20 or 26 spotter, and you just get by letters, and you actually break the men and the women up on a couple letters, so we'll maybe look at that, but we'll see how it does. But I do have a second box of this still. All right. Last of the box. Carmen Petrovic. That's a solo Ruka for the Rodeo Rebels. And then we got a Chris Sabin, 108. Greg was close with 128. 108 of 475. Chris Sabin from the Motor City Machine Guns. Grab that one out. And finish it off with Angelo Dawkins, Ricky Saints, The Undertaker. Oh my God, we did have one. Zaira. We did get an auto. Caught me out of nowhere. Zaira from NXT. Coming in at the very end with the on-card auto. Nice. So that was a very good box. I would say that was an above par box right there. Who got Zaira? I think Zaira was at the back. Zaira. Greg Wisser. Greg Wisser takes the Zaira auto card. Very nice, Greg. It's one of the big up-and-comers for NXT right now. Very nice. That was a really good. I mean, I know it's not any of the major names, but that's a really good box. We got finishing off. We got a Jasmine Nix, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, The Miz. Oh, the bad guy, 88 of 99. Izzy Dame, but the bad guy, Reza Ramon. Hey yo, who got the bad guy? Reza Ramon. Who's got Reza? I see him right there. Steve Wilczyk. Steve Wilczyk takes the bad guy. Oh, decent amount of spread around. I think everybody at least got a couple cards out of this box, so that's good. This is the bad guy, Reza Ramon for the Rodeo Rebels. Catching us on that purple. That was a really good box. That was a lot of good hits in that box. Good start for the night. Very good start. All right, so we're going to do a recap here. All right. So we got, I guess it's green actually. Reza Ramon, 88 and 99. Uncle Howdy on the rodeo, the famed Phantoms. Rhea Ripley on the Astro Knights. Becky Lynch on the Festival Fury. Lyra Valkyria on the Rodeo Rebels. Tongaloa on the Astro Knights. We had the Zaira autograph refractor. Really nice. Chris Sabin to 475. Travis Scott to 499. Cactus Jack himself to 150. We had Tiffy Stratton on the gold, black and gold refractor. And then not one but two Tommaso Ciampa's, numbered to 299 and numbered to 25. That was a really solid box. I would say, generally speaking, from a lot of these boxes I've seen ripped, that was definitely an above average box. Easily. All right. So we're going to move on. All right. So we've got Finest and LogoFractor next. So funny story from the concert the other night. I don't think I had mentioned it. Lisa was a guitar pick magnet. Pretty cool guitar picks from Hinder we got. If you don't know who Hinder is, it's Lips of an Angel, Used Me, Get Stoned. I'm trying to think of other big names, but kind of cool guitar pick, glow in the dark. So, but Lisa, literally, the guy took it and they're flinging him out in the crowd, and the guy takes it to hit Lisa. One hit her on her shoulder, thought she had a fly or something on her shoulder, and then one just literally smacked her square in the middle of her forehead. It's pretty funny. All right. I'm going to put this up. We do, just as awareness, we do have a Topps Chrome baseball break. It has 5 spots left on it. It has 5 teams that can be picked. It's only $26 a spot. So if we want to run that, we can try and get that filled tonight. Basketball will run tonight. I do have to quick check payments, but otherwise, that one is running tonight. We do have 3 teams that are available. Those will be claimed and closed at the end of the night. There might be a fourth team coming open due to a no pay. That was a cheap one. So the Lakers are 60, the Grizz are 30, and the Wizards are 35. Those are the current teams that are open right now. So, all right, let me get baseball in your list on the right here. So as we did with last time, there are 4 spots that are available for getting the A's. The top 3 are going to be Chad, Sean, Greg. You guys are all going to get the A's 2 packs in each of the finest. And then Sam, who had the Pirates in this one, is going to get the A's for the LogoFractor box. I do have all of last week's breaks sorted. I am working on doing shipments on those. I was just straight exhausted yesterday. I did what I could to try to get everything sorted and done. And I am working on shipments to get everyone's stuff out. So for all the breaks. So we should see a shipment update here pretty soon on the shipping tracker. I've actually been doing a little bit better keeping up with that and making sure that I keep you all well informed. All right, let me make sure that I completely screwed that up. There we go. All right. You did, actually. You hit something. I think you hit a Tiffy time. I think you had a Tiffany Stratton card. I can't remember which teams you had. You have an 80 on the serial number. And Sean L. 26. I did post a lot of those cards up last night for the for anybody that's interested. I did post a lot of them up for sale on eBay. So if you wanted to go check out any of those cards I posted on the site, I did have a couple graded cards I posted up as well. I'll make a comment to that later on. All right. So, oh yeah, I got tags. I knew I was like, what am I missing right now? A little out of whack, but what else can I expect? All right, so baseball. So this is the carryover baseball from last week. So I got Chad, Porter, Sean, Greg, Sam, Mark, Miker, Mario, Gregoretti, Frankie, David, Ken, Brad. I tell you, I do appreciate everybody who's been making their payments right after you make your breaks, because at some point when I start checking payments, I don't even honestly, I'll be honest, I don't even look for your breaks or payments on some of folks. I'm just like, I know they paid. I don't even have to like blink. I do periodically try to audit and make sure everybody's in there, but some folks I'm like, I know they paid. I'm not even going to worry about it. So every once in a while we catch something that's a bit off, and so we go back and we rectify it. But hey, banker, in your favor sometimes, right? All right. So this is another crack at our SuperFractor bounty. So we're going to go ahead and kick off. So Sam has the A's and LogoFractor, so we're going to run through that one real quick. Not yet, Sam. I was going to upload those separately because they are specific to your consignment, but they will be uploaded here soon. I did, basically, I did a majority of my stuff from the carton show that I wanted to get up so I can get it out before I have to go take my leave. But they will be up very soon. All right, LogoFractor. All right, there's our LogoFractor packs. Kind of shocked at not seeing more of Zay Flowers. Sam, did you want all of those Topps Now cards graded, or did you want me to look at them and figure out which ones of them would be good to send for grading? I was looking at that again, and I was like, that's a lot of cards. Or are there other variations in those? I haven't cracked them open yet. All right. So what we're looking for in here is primarily your buyback credit cards. Kettle Marte, Dylan Cruz, Juan Yepez, Cameron Misner, Spencer Strider, Ronald Acuna Jr., Grant Holmes, Josh Bell, Hunter Green, Gunnar Henderson, Grant McCray, Zach Neto, Dansby Swanson, Rhett Lauder rookie, Mason Wynn, Cade Povich, Alex Bregman, Kota Senga, Kevin Alcantara rookie, and Brandon Lowe. About what I expected. Okay. Sounds good. All right. Here is our LogoFractor pack. So Sam has the A's in these ones. Zach Neto, Green Tigers, right out of the gate. That is Kiter Montero, 60. Nope. 60 at 99, Green LogoFractor. Tyreek Skubal LogoFractor. Oh my. Is that a gold A's? Darren Baker. Oh, Sam, this could be a biggie. That is an A's card. As you can see, that is the A's. I believe that's gold or orange. It could be 20. Is it a rookie? Oh my. It is a rookie. Where's the number? Where's the number? Where's the number? To 25. What's it going to be? Is he getting the Jacob Wilson rookie? Max Muncy. Well, you still got yourself a A's to 25. Boy, I thought you might have had one big one there. Max Muncy to 25. Although Nick Kurt's kind of coming through and tearing it up. I don't know how much it. I don't know where Wilson, because Wilson, I think, is out with an injury. So still, hey, you got a A's card to 25. I mean, there's no complaining in that respect. Oh gosh, just take the whole darn thing down. Finger keeps getting caught. All right, so close, so very close. All right, second LogoFractor pack. This one feels thinner. Look at extra cards on the one and a lot less than this one. We got a blue. There we got a blue. Kevin Alcantara, Brandon Lowe, Cade Povich. Let's do the back one here. Logan Webb. And for the Brew Crew, Reese Hoskins, 189. 189 at 250. All right, so we got 3 numbered cards out of the LogoFractor, which that has been about the standard that I have been seeing with LogoFractors, is you get about three numbered cards. Sometimes you get 2, sometimes you get lucky with. I actually really haven't seen many with the autos come out. I do have 4 more of those. They definitely seem like they're a bit diluted this year, even though they kept the price the same. But I think we're seeing that a lot with the products. Either the prices have gone up and nothing's changed, or they've been diluted. The price, it's either the price stays the same and the products got diluted, or if the price goes up, but the product essentially stays the same. So we'll see. All right, empty box. All right. So with this one, we're going to go Chad, Sean, Greg. All right. So this is going to be Chad for his 2 packs with the A's. Everyone else has their teams. Good luck. That's not bad. I mean, that's your break spot back, basically. Kyle Schwarber, Shota Amanga, Jonathan India again, Jared Duran, X-Fractor, Grant McCray for the Giants. We got an orange to 350. Shota Amanga for the Cubbies. Nice. Then a debut. Roki Sasaki for the Dodgers. Nice. Although Roki's hurt, so I think that's the Roki craze has seemed to have slowed down because the Roki got hurt, and I don't know if he's still on the shelf or if he's. So it's kind of weird where products are kind of at with him. I think there's one numbered card behind here too. Nope, just a refractor. Oh, but a refractor, a Nick Kurtz. How about that? With a Thomas Sagas. I did change the Bowman break for tomorrow that's going up, the 10-spot PYT for one hobby. It is, I did add the A's as a locked team. So it is, I think I said it's Giants, Mets. All right. Second pack for Chad with the A's. Matt Shaw, Jackson Merrill, Freddie Freeman, Christian Walker, Cam Smith, X-Fractor, Francisco Alvarez. We got a blue. 13. Oh, where's Andrew Huther? 13 of 150, Reese Hines. Andrew always takes timeless moment, finest timelines. That's Ted Williams? No, Carlton Fisk. Ben Rice arrivals and Luis Arraz. Andrew normally always takes 13. That's why I was like, dang. All right. So Chad's got that one Nick Kurtz. So we're on to Sean Stickle. So we still have our 2 autographs left. So likely we're going to see one there and there. That's how it's kind of been playing out lately. So, all right, here we go. Julio Rodriguez, Salvador Perez, Garrett Cole, Tyler Locklear, Corbin Carroll, Adolis Garcia. What is this? Upside down. The 325, that is 101. The 325, that is going to be a Jonathan India. With another Roki Sasaki on the creators. Kumar Rocker on the debut, and Zach Neto. Oh, LogoFractor was doing pretty good. Let's see if this one picks up a pace a little bit here more. Got a lot of high numbered stuff. We need low. Chad, you get that box yet? Did it show up yet? I can't remember if you said you did or not. All right, here we go. Luis Robert Jr., Zach Denzino, Ben Rice, Logan Webb. Blue, this is going to be your first auto. That is 85 of 99. Probably a Red Sox, thinking, or an Angel. Brendan Donovan. How about a Cardinal? 85. Kevin, so close with 80. Brendan Donovan to 99 with a Yordan Alvarez. And then a 43. Oh, so close again. Ronald Acuna Jr. Very nice. Let's get some of these sleeve and top loaded here. Start kicking some folks to the curb here a little bit. I'm glad we can add it as a crown jewel piece to your collection. We're going to kick a manga to the curb here because let's get the Acuna. 43 and 99 for the Braves. Picked up in the mini. Went to Mario. Very nice, Mario. Nice Acuna for you. We're going to kick Reese Hines to the curb. All right. Then we got Nick York, Ozzy Albies, and Aaron Nola. All right. Last two packs of Finest. All right. So these are going to be Greg, Francisco Alvarez, Zach Wheeler, Drake Baldwin, Caleb Durbin, Corey Seager, Caden Dana, 63 of 75. That's a bit of a letdown, but we do have a red. I think that's the 5. If I remember correctly. Nope. Maybe that's purple then. Caden Dana, 63 of 75. Behind it, Francisco Lindor to 300, 161 or 181. 63 of 75. Caden Dana. Yeah, it would have been nice. Then a Rhett Lauder debut. Thomas Sagas and Corbin Carroll. All right, one pack left. I think we have seen more than one auto come out of this, so it's always possible. All right, here we go. No Superfractor, so the chase continues. Juan Soto, Bobby Witt Jr., Kyle Tucker, Jacob Wilson. There's one for Greg. Edwin Diaz, Roki Sasaki on the X-Fractor rookie. Nice. Gunnar Henderson, 67 of 75 for the O's. Also not bad. Mr. Hudson. Thomas Sagas, Cam Smith Refractor, and Robert Jr. is going to round it out. So not the most amazing break, but the autos were a little bit lackluster on this one. I've seen worse. Mark these. It's going to be Chad. All right, let's do a recap on this, and then we're going to move on to Donruss football. Again, we do have a couple teams left in basketball if you want to join in. All right, let's do a recap on that. All right. Gunnar Henderson to 75. think the Cactus Jack box was probably a little bit better than this one, but 67.75 Roki Sasaki LogoFractor. Yes, it is. It's coming up next. LogoFractor Francisco Lindor to 300. Kiter Montero to 99. Reese Hines to 150. Shota Manga to 350. Roki Sasaki Creators. Roki Sasaki debut. Dylan Cruz base rookie. Rhett Lauder base rookie. Got the Caden Dana to 75 for the Angels. What a Chad. Reese Hoskins to 250. Max Muncy to 25 going to Sam. Set that one aside. Brendan Donovan for the Cardinals. That one is to 99. Ronald Acuna Jr. to 99. Jonathan India to 325. And a Nick Kurtz refractor. That goes here. Do have a lot of Finest still left. I still have 5 boxes of Finest. I'll probably put one away in the safe for safekeeping. Haha! I made a pun joke. All right. Let me get the football box. I am still looking at buying. Only if the... Hold on, Ray. Let me check. You were in the WWE that was in the beginning part of this, the first break. You were in the WWE that we just did. We just did the Finest baseball. Football, you're not in. If you want to jump into basketball, I still got spots open in basketball, Ray. The Topps Chrome baseball hobby box still has 5 spots left. So that one is still being waited on. Did I just completely? Okay, nope, I didn't. So that one's over to you, Ray, if you wanted to jump in on that. I still got 3 teams left on that one that are open that will close. No, I don't want Express CTN. All right, let's do some Donruss football. All right, so this is for the random that was run was for the Raiders. There are 6 people that will each get 3 packs each for the Raiders. And I'm going to give them to you in your viewing pleasure here. And all right, and there you go. All right, so I'm going to do the tags for this one here real quick. Sam, Marcus, our new member, Tino. Welcome. Pat, Mark. Okay. Spencer, Greg. I can, for some reason, I used to be able to tag Kenneth. What's up, Pat? I used to be able to tag Kenneth all the time, and now I cannot tag Kenneth, and I think he changed some settings. The problem is when we get privacy settings that change, and you guys, and people make changes, and I know definitely why you make the changes, but unfortunately it disables my ability to tag. So unfortunately, you kind of have to just rely on the fact that you know when I'm going to go live, or just keep looking for it. Did I get John there? Yep. Okay. All right. There's all the people. All right. So we have football. So 6 packs are going to go out for the Raiders. We got Sam. Marcus is actually getting six sets of 3, I should say. 6 people are going to get 3 packs each for the Raiders. Ducks. Already ran them. This one's already been done. I ran all the randoms beforehand. So we've got Sam gets the first 3 packs. Marcus gets the next 6 packs. Tino gets another 3 packs. Tanner's got another one. Jaw gets the last 3. I don't have anything to run the Ducks for tonight. Oh my God, Ethan is having a fit tonight. I don't know what's going on with Ethan. He goes through these spells where he sleeps really well, goes to sleep really well, and then he just struggles to go to sleep. And I just don't understand. All right. What's up, Tanner? Oh, I just sent you a message. Oh, you're right. I didn't randomize that list. I did run a random, though. Thank you. Good catch. Oh, now Ethan's out of his room. I did run a random for this, didn't I? That was a good catch. That's why I'm out of the... See, that's why you guys back me up on these things. Hold on. Yeah, he's out of his room again. He's going to have to give me a minute. I might have goofed something. I thought I ran the random on this already. Or is that one of those things that I meant to run the random and I didn't? Oh, you know what? I never ran the random. Okay, we'll do some ducks then. All right, so I totally screwed that up. So we're going to run a duck race then. Good catch. Let me go shove my kid back in his room. Good catch, Greg. I almost completely hosed that. Thank you. I've been a hell of a random. I'm starting to wonder if his belly's upset. All right, so we're going to run a duck race because I almost completely hosed that. Good catch. Duck race it is. All right. Let me grab that list then. Wow, I can't believe I almost did that. See, that's why I've got, how many people are in the stream tonight? That's why I've got at least 6 auditors tonight. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put these names in the duck race. All right, 30 seconds. All right, we're going to switch screens over. Hey Tanner, you want to play some basketball? Oh my. Yes, basketball random still needs to be done. Wow, he is kicking his floor like a maniac. One second. He literally just kicked the hell out of his floor.
Okay? Oh, I am not. So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Good is good enough for some, but not for you. Because you know there's nothing like traveling the world with the largest curated global hotel program and having a place to land with the largest global airport lounge network. Nothing like having dining benefits at over 10,000 restaurants and having experiences you'll never forget. For a life like no other, you need a card like no other. There's nothing like platinum. Carne asada is back at Chipotle. It's our most tender steak, expertly grilled throughout the day, expertly seasoned with barbecue and Korean, expertly crafted just for you. Nobody does carne asada like Chipotle. Nobody. So good to work with Sunday. Does it though?
How about dogs?
Okay. How about Big Manic? Alright. It's quitting time. Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL.
All right, Scott Van Pelt coming up with a nationwide post game. We will visit with one of the stars of the game here for both quarterbacks, coaches. Go inside the winning locker room as well. Look forward to talking about this fantastic game with you.
Sorry about that. That was something else. Ethan just like pounded the hell out of his floor. It shook the whole house. Okay, back to the action. Wow, that was. Yeah, Father Duty does call. Holy cow, that was wicked what he was pounding. All right, so we got our duck race set. Here's the names for everybody in it because I almost goofed this up completely. All right, set the field. 30 seconds on the clock. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and they're off. And Sam out in the lead in the beginning. Now he's fallen to the back. Sam, Punk Rock Sam, and the Mohawk at the top. Got 8 seconds left. Oh, Sam slides back. Who's going to make the charges here at the end? We've got Lynn Riffle coming up with Alien Duck, followed by Mark. And here you go. We've got Lynn, or actually it's Frank via Lynn. Sorry. Mark Hudson, Pat, Brad, Ken, Sam. Those are your top 6. All right, I'll post those results. Let's see, copy from here. Paste. Oh, why is that not pasting? Oh, it does not want to copy those results. That's not the correct results. Ignore that one. No, I just don't want those. Ignore those results. Those do not want to copy right now. It's hard to believe the Lions are actually not favored in this game. The results are not copying. Why are the results not copying? Copy. Export. All right. Let's 6 columns, limit. All right. Now let's give you the results. All right, these are the proper results, so go with that. I don't know why that was giving me bad results. It was wild. It just would not copy and paste it. It just kept wanting to give me the regular list. Ethan is just not happy tonight. All right. I'm going to switch back the screen here. So for those who are not familiar with autism, one thing about autistic kids is they're very sensitive to their stomach. I don't know. He keeps coming out, trying to go to the bathroom, and I start to wonder if he feels like his stomach is upset, but it is still a little bit strange with him. That's too far. There we go. All right. So Frankie Riffle, Mark Hudson, Pat, Brad, Ken, and Sam. Those are going to be your top 6. After I almost completely hosed this. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's hope we get a downtown. This is out of a different vendor that I purchased this box from than the one we did on Friday. The box that we'll get tomorrow will be from the same vendor. So, reference point. So we'll do 3 across like I was doing before. So set that right there. So these will be Frankie's packs. Looks like Lamar's just going to start airing out all these passes now. All right. Here we go. Here's your Donruss football break. Got concrete feet. Terrell Owens, Geno Stone, red press proof, Chris Godwin. Colston Loveland, TJ Hushmanzada, Byron Murphy, Riley Leonard, QB for the Colts. Jalen Hurts, Bomb Squad, Victor Cruz, Zach Bond, Garrison Hurst, Caleb Williams, second year. No name for the Buccaneers. That is going to be Vita Vey. Come on. Devin Neal, Leonard Williams, Jerry Jeudy. We've got a action all pros of the Justin Jefferson card for the Vikings, and a Travis Hunter, nice rated rookie retro for the Jaguars. Jaguars going to Pat. Nice one, Pat. All right. Doug Williams, Jake Ferguson, a kid reporter. Jackson Smith-Najiba, Tua Tagovailoa, Cam Ward, rookie for the Titans, nice. And then a Khalil Mullings to 199, 72. Nobody had 72. $72, $199 for the Titans. Going to Sam. All right, we got Ricky Williams, Torrey Holt, Kellen Winslow for the Chargers, Jaden Daniels, second year, road to the Super Bowl, Frankie Louvu, and Joe Ferguson. No Raiders for Frankie on that one. So, all right, next up, next three is going to be for Mark for Raiders. Oh, Ravens scored a touchdown, 29 seconds left. This game's not over. Not that they're probably going to get a... Why are they going for two? I'm so confused why the Ravens are going for two. It's a bit bizarre to me. All right. Khalil Mack, Brian Robinson Jr., Derek Harmon, Bijan Robinson, Jahmyr Gibbs, Justin Jefferson, Gridiron Kings, Jaden Higgins, Devontae Adams, DeAndre Hopkins, Drew Brees, Patrick Mahomes, Zach Charbonnet, Jackson Dart for the Giants. Nice. Nice Jackson Dart there. Jared Verse, Christian McCaffrey, Aaron Donald, Mason Taylor throwback, Laddie McConkey, Bomb Squad, Kyler Murray, Marvin Harrison Jr., Alvin Kamara, Jaden Reed, TJ Sanders for the Bills, Josh Jacobs, Dwayne Bowe, Gerald McCovey for Legends Series, Jackson Dart, Gridiron Kings, nice. For the Giants, Jalen Hurts, instant, Steven Jackson, Wan'Dale Robinson, and a Kid Reporter. I think we're going to be living. So what I've seen is Certified is coming out on October 10th. I have 2 boxes on order. I'm going to order about 4 more. So between Donruss and Certified, we should get covered. I will get some Donruss retail as well. I know they are brutal rips, but with the way that the football products have been coming out this year lately, I think that's kind of where we're at. I do have Megas coming, so. All right, no Raiders for Mark. Pat got the Raiders now for this set. I think we got the relic card right there. Oh, somebody's actually converted an onside kick this year. They're 1 for 11. I have yet to actually see a game where an onside kick actually converted, to be honest. Oh, there's one Raider. Pat, you at least got one Raider. The last relic was actually pretty good. We had a Patty Mahomes relic, so we'll put the relic on the bottom. I'm just going to go peel it right from the bottom to the top. Oh, they actually almost had a chance at that one. Tony Pollard for the Titans, Bryce Young for the Panthers, Zach Ertz, Trey Tucker, that one's going to Pat. Kurt Warner, Carson Schwinger, Mike Evans, Alexander Madison, Marte Mapu, Brian Thomas Jr. Elite Series. Well, that's a cool card. Let's leave that one for the Eagles. Super Bowl champions, Eagles card. Not numbered, but it's kind of a cool card. Haven't seen that card before. We got Rashid Shaheed, Jeff Garcia, James Lofton, Richard Todd, Bashal Tutin, Jordan James, Red Press Proof, Devon Achane, Joe McLaughlin, Cam Ward, Elite Series rookies. Nice. Another one for the Titans. Ward looked like he was okay. He looks like a rookie. Also, J.J. McCarthy looks like he's a rookie, too, when they play. I got to say. McCarthy definitely looks like a guy who has not been in the league for at least a year. Lamar Jackson, Rashee Rice, Rick Upchurch, Lad McConkey, Drew Bledsoe, Dante Culpepper, Quinn Ewers for the Dolphins, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Wright, and your relic card is Brock Bowers, 421 of 425. Going to the Raiders. Going to Pat. Good section. Good time to have the Raiders on that one. Second year, Brock Bowers relic. All right, I'll make a bag for about here. Kind of put the Bowers in the screen here. All right. Pat Biz. Tell you, we're dancing around these serial numbers lately. We've been really close on a lot of these, but no love. I'm still wanting to see that gold or that LogoFractor 101 downtown. Really nice. Or it's not super, so it'll be a gold vinyl. Gold vinyl. Can't get Panini and Topps confused. It's blasphemy. Blasphemy in the Panini world. It's not a LogoFractor. It's a gold vinyl. Or platinum. I don't think it was platinum downtown. I think it's all gold vinyl, but I'd have to flip the box over to actually look what the 101 was called for downtowns. I know golds are to 10. All right. Cam Ward and Titans are doing pretty good tonight. Downtown would be awesome. I don't think I've pulled a Donruss downtown before. I think we've pulled a couple optic ones, but never a Donruss one. Tony Dorsett, Jalen Hurts, Jaden Higgins, Trayvon Henderson for the Pats. We'll sleeve that one. Terry McLaurin, Michael Pittman. By the way, this is Brad's for the Raiders. Michael Pittman, Derek Carr, Dominators, Josh Sweet, DK Metcalf, John Elway, T. Higgins, Jason Taylor, that guy for the Titans, Terrell Suggs, Art Monk, Chuba, Dominators. Boy, Chuba's coming along quite a bit. Walter Nolan, right? Exactly. CJ Stroud, Geno Smith, that one's going to Brad. Cameron Jordan, Aaron Rodgers, Bo Nix, Egbuka, which actually he's been doing pretty well lately. Tutu Atwell, Chris Godwin, Bijan Robinson, Dominators, rated rookie Jalen Milroe, Calvin Johnson, Bomb Squad, Igzawa, and Chase Brown. All right. So next two is going to go to Kenneth. And the last three are going to Kenneth, and the last three are going to go to Sam for the Raiders. Come on, downtown. I haven't actually seen much numbered stuff. We've had one numbered card so far. I guess if you count the relic, that's two, but I haven't seen much in the way of numbered stuff. We've been a little bit dry on this box. All right. Here we go. Come on, Ross St. Brown, Buda Baker, Edrin James, Red Press Proof, Elijah Arroyo, Ed Reed, Harold Carmichael, Action All-Pros, CD Lamb, Jaden Higgins on the rated rookies retro for the Texans, not numbered. Stephon Diggs, Sam Darnold, Keenan Coleman, Devontae Adams, Ed Reed, Josh Simmons, Trey Benson, Mike Rozier, Jalen Noel for the Texans. Ugh. Cam Ward again, Bomb Squad. Devontae Wicks, CJ Stroud, JJ McCarthy, second year, Njoku, Red Christian Watson, Josiah Stewart, Xavier Worthy, Blake Gearup, rated rookies, Trey Harris, Bomb Squad, Travis Hunter, Matt Stafford, and a Daniel Carlson. Wow. Running late on the numbered cards here. Literally, we've hit 2 numbered cards. We still have our auto, too, that we're looking for. It's going to be interesting to see how the card market does this year, because I feel like we are in a situation where it's hard to figure out who the biggest pull or chase is. I don't think Travis Hunter has really jumped out of the market. Cam Ward's kind of so. Jackson Dart is going to be backup Giants for a while. So where does it lead us with who the big chases are? It's going to be an interesting year with the products, whether they're up or down. I think football is always going to be up just because it's football, but some of the products we choose may be dependent upon what we're chasing. If we're chasing more vets or chasing rookies. All right. Oh yeah, I wanted to see a Downtown 101. Oh, it is a black Downtown, so it's not a gold vinyl. Yeah, so it's a black 101 that we had Downtown. All right, so we're still doing auto somewhere. This is Sam has the Raiders in here. I mean, I think it'd be better that way if we could get the football prices back down a little bit. But then again, the relativeness of this is going to be kind of irrelevant because Topps is going to take this over in March. And so it's really going to be dictated what Topps does. So it's going to be interesting how all the transitions work out here in the coming year or so. Ozzie Newsome, Tyrone Tracy, Geno Smith for the Raiders for Sam, 453 of 500 for the Raiders. Let's leave that one in a second. Armand Membo. And there is your auto for the Colts. 9 of 199 for the Colts. Riley Leonard. Not sure where this kid's going to end up. It's an interesting dynamic in Indianapolis. With obviously Daniel Jones playing better out there. I think Richardson is hurt. So who knows where the future of that franchise is going in terms of quarterbacks. There's the Geno. All right. David Montgomery, who just had a blistering game this week, tonight. Jalen Warren, Achan, Elite Series. Jalen Hurts again. Jared Goff, Calvin Johnson, Quinnen Mitchell. Lamar Jackson press proof to 199 for the Ravens. 148. Oh, Mario, you were so close. Mario had 147. Oi. It was one number off from $25 of break credit right there. So close. 148 of 199. All numbered stuff was in the last 3 packs. Will Howard, Vernon Davis, Charles Woodson, Josh Allen, Elite Series, Bijan Robinson Jr., Keenan Allen, Tyreek Hill, Kid Reporter, Darnell Mooney, Rashad Bateman, Savion Williams, Derrick Henry, James Cook, Tyler Warren Elite Series, Riley Leonard, Jake Elliott, Terry Bradshaw, and Rome Odunze. That was a lackluster box, unfortunately. Good for the Titans. A couple decent insert and base rookies, but for Donruss purposes. But box could have been a little bit stronger. So we'll try and do better on Wednesday, I guess. All right, yeah. Action All Pros: Justin Jefferson, Geno Smith to 500, Cam Ward Bomb Squad, Travis Hunter Bomb Squad, Trayvon Henderson on the red rated rookie press proof, Egbuka base rookie, Super Bowl champions Eagles, Jackson Dart Gridiron Kings, Jackson Dart base rookie, Cam Ward base rookie, Brock Bowers going to Pat for the Jersey Kings card. Pat's bag right now. We had a Riley Leonard autograph and then a Cam Ward Elite Series. Defensive tackle for the Buccaneers, that is Vita Vea on the no-name silver. Travis Hunter, I keep saying ETN. Travis Hunter, rated rookie retro. Lamar Jackson, 199, and Khalil Mullings to 199 for the Titans. And that is your football. All right. So now comes basketball. So I haven't seen anybody. So this is the last call for anybody who wants to take a spot in basketball. Again, I have 3 teams left. I have the Grizzlies. I have the Grizz, the Wizards, and the Lakers left. 6 boxes. These boxes have been very loaded. I've been very impressed with Mosaic basketball. Lots of good color. It's good players. Every box has basically had a numbered fluorescent in it. Ethan pulled in Anthony Edwards to 10 out of 1. Yeah, fluorescence down to 10. It's kind of the big hit. Just trying to see if there's any like. Oh, there's stained glasses. Could hit a Luca. That's good. That's good, Greg. Yeah, so there is stained glasses in here. There are. Is that micro mosaic? Oh, there are micro mosaics. Huh. All right. All right, let me do a quick payment check on this, and then we'll run this one. I don't think I have the payment for the Kings. Yeah. If anybody wants the Kings, they are $5 if somebody wants to just jump into the break, because I'm looking like that spot has never been paid for. So go back to when I did this one. Plays. All right. What was I checking here? All right, so I'm about to close this NBA break and run the random, so just double checking a couple quick payments on this one, making sure I've got everyone in. All right, I am claiming the last couple here. Whoa. All right, we will duck race this one for the 6 spots here. All right. So I got all the payments in for basketball. And I am going to run this via a duck race. All right. So I've claimed all the remaining teams. So top 6 will end up in, we'll each have a box. Edit list. We'll turn this back over. Take out the Spurs because they're the giveaway duck. All right. Set. I'm going to flip your screen over. There's the share. All right. There's the list. You can see everybody that's in there. All right. Done. All right. Here you go. Your race is 3, 2, 1, go. Go for the choppy internet. Internet's wicked choppy right now. Not sure what my computer's trying to do. All right, 7 seconds left. 6, 5. Coming down to the line. Who's going to take it? And your top 6 are going to be me, Brian Tanner, me, Mr. Trokey, and Jaw. Your top 6. Oh, it did it again. It keeps copying it in order. I don't know why it's doing that. It does not like the copy off the website right now. It's really weird. All right. Got some weird acronymy things going on behind it for the flames that I had put, so bear with that. All right. All right, I'm going to flip your screen back over. I'm going to close the duck races. What one are you taking? I'm confused on what you're taking now. You jumped in so late saying I'll take it. Oh, take it because the Kings got the top box. Yeah, I don't think so. A little late to the game on that one. A little behind on that one. I'm like, what? What did I miss? Oh, wait. No, I didn't. I didn't miss anything. Try to sneak one past me. All right. Let me get those tags in. This will be the last break of the night. So the Panini 1 of 1 is not going to be awarded here. But we still have serial number chances. So all right. Basketball's now up. So we're going to have Brian Tanner, Mr. Trokey, Jaw. We had a very low turnout for basketball on this one. Oh, I thought you were saying because I was saying I'll give the I was trying to sell the Kings off because I had to take them because they didn't get sold. They were like, okay, fine, I'll take the Kings now. Like, no, that's not how this works. Adams, Chad, Steve Wilczek. Hudson, Lynn, Riffle, and that's everybody. All right. I didn't know what you were talking about. I thought you were talking about trying to take the Kings. I know I got 3 boxes, so we'll see. See how this all plays out. All right, so I've got this first box for the Spurs. Everyone else has theirs. Let's see a stained glass or a micro mosaic, shall we? Let's see a nice big basketball hit. We've been due for a big basketball hit. I've been kind of on the so-so train. Ooh. Smashy boxy. That's how I like them. Empty box. I like my boxes smashed. All right. Probably go pack by pack on these. These packs are all thick. We'll go a little bit quicker through them. So, all right, here we go. Scottie Pippen Jr., Cam Reddish, Sadiq Bey, Alperen Sengun, Terrence Mann, Paolo Banchero, Jamal Shaheed, and oh my God. No. No, we did not just hit what I think we hit. Oh my God. You got to be kidding me. Oh my God. Wow. We are clipping this. If Sports top 10 retail polls of the month. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is shout out to Ian at If Sports. Holy. Whew, I'm out of breath. Wow. Yeah. And Brian Tanner, you just hit $25 or you just hit $20 in break credit. Wow. What a that's a monster. That is a monster. I haven't used it in a while, but it's getting used right now. Oh my goodness. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Hold on. Sorry, I'm slow on it. I haven't used it in so long. It's been a while. Oh, how about a receipt falling? Fire! There's the fire. LeBron James, 4 of 10. And Brian Tanner hits $20 in break credit. Wow. That's fire. Maybe true, Chad. That's why we sell the card immediately. We just get the money from it, right? Wow. I don't know what that's worth, but dang. Did he get acquitted, by the way? Did I see that P. Diddy got acquitted? All right. Wow. All right. Where was I? Okay. I lost where I was on this. Holy cow. I said these boxes were loaded, and Lakers sat out there for an eternity. Obi Klipman and Donovan Clingan. No. Well, wait. What if I need baby oil? What if I need baby oil for my kids? No baby oil investing. Wow. Probably. You're probably right, Chad. Holy cow. What a monster. What a monster card that is. Really? That's it? Dang. All right. Bust my bubble, why don't you? But I still think it's pretty solid. Austin Reavis, Devin Vassell, one for the Spurs, Jordan Hawkins, Jalen Johnson, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, epic performers. Lauri Markkanen, DeAndre Hunter, Bub Carrington.
I don't think anyone's watching their breaking.
Yeah, I got 4 people watching. Brad and Chad.
I went in the thing that said there was only one on there.
Brian's, well, it depends on which channel you're on. Oh, it only took that to put him to sleep. He's practically in a chokehold by his bear.
I'm going to sleep. He did it
Here.
himself.
This is how my son has finally gone to sleep tonight. The bear put him in a scissor lock.
He did it to himself. Good night.
Good night. Bub Carrington, Silver, Jam Masters, Jamal Shaheed, and Larry Bird. Each one of these boxes has been popping at least one numbered card, so at least one numbered card. We've been seeing autos and stuff, so like, and we have an auto. We do have an auto coming. I'm glad you all got in because I think this was a sleeper product. Even Chenzo, Tyrese Maxey, Chris Paul. Oh my God, we have another one. Is that... Did we just do it again? Did we seriously just do it again? How about an Alexander Sarr for the Washington Wizards? And that's 10 of 10. Holy moly. Are you kidding me? That's like the number 2 or 3 Chase rookie right now. And we just hit him to 10. What a box. I guess we'll clip this one too. Another If Sports top 10 retail polls of the month. Coming at you. Ian at If Sports. If the LeBron to 10 didn't do it, maybe the Alexander Sarr does to 10 of 10. I don't know. But dang. That's a huge rookie. And we still have an auto hiding here too. All right, hold on. We did it again. End the night on fire. Absolutely on fire at the end of the night. Holy cow. Wow. Okay. We still have an auto. Oh, and you know, put the auto right there. Auto's right here. How about a Stephen Castle yellow reactive to go with it? A Damian Lillard, Shaquille O'Neal green, another Stephen Castle, and a Bronny. Well, why not, right? Good Lord. We're only halfway through the box, too. I mean, you want to talk about a hot box. This thing is like... It might have a Castle to 10. Jeez. This will be the best basketball break we've done. I said we were due for a due for a good basketball break, and my Lord, has this come through already? Okay. Let's see our auto here. I got upside down. Wow. Damian Lillard? Yeah, I would say so. Not Damian Lillard, did it? Dale Ellis for the Seattle Supersonics. That's going to the Thunder spot. Ja Black, Dale Ellis. It definitely makes up for the empty spots for sure. Now I got to decide if I want to grade the SAR. I think the LeBron is slightly off center, so I don't think that one's a grade candidate, but man. Clip them, send them. If Sports top 10. Wow. We've done well with the If Sports top 10 retail polls of the month. I'm glad I did pack by pack. 2 cards numbered to 10. Mind blown. Still have 3 packs left. I mean, I can't even imagine. We've got two cards numbered to 10 and an auto out of this. I guess the only thing we need left is a Genesis, a Micro Mosaic, and a stained glass, and we'll be golden, right? Wow. Chad needs a Kawhi Leonard to 10. Brian just needs a Castle in his Marvin Bagley, Donovan Mitchell, Aaron Gordon, Marcus Smart, Silver Mosaic, Dorian Finley-Smith, Daniel Gafford, Harrison Ingram, Kevin Durant, Elevate, Terrence Shannon Jr., and Riescher. That was a quiet pack compared to the rest. God, I don't ever remember, like, fluorescence being, like, one of the single hardest pulls to get. Seeing that is just, like... Gosh. I'm dumbfounded right now. I really am. Kuzma, Brooke Lopez, Giannis, Marcus Sasser, Jokic for the Nuggets on the Silver City Edition, Zion, Terrence Mann, Alexander Sarr, Thunder Road, Jalen Wells, and Tim Duncan. All right, last pack of box 1. Epic box 1, probably the best. That might be the best mega box I've ever opened. Or at least close to it. Jose Alvarado, Andrew Wiggins, Chet Holmgren, Desmond Bain, Silver Cade Cunningham, Adam Bona, Jonas Valanciunas, Matisse Bezulis, rookie for the Bulls. Nice one. And the Jam Master, Zach Edey, and another Alexander Sarr. Okay. Box 1 complete. Wow. All right. Box 2, Brian Tanner. Right? I told you, I love smash boxes. Smash boxes are my sign. If I see a smash box, I'm like, it's got to be good. I did say that at the beginning of that, too. That is funny. I was like, ooh, smash box. That's a good sign. Empty box, not a smash box. All right, pack by pack. Jerami Grant, Damian Lillard, Lauri Markkanen, Jaden McDaniels. We have another number to 10. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, DeAndre Hunter. Jesus. 7 of 10. Wow. DeAndre Hunter for the Cavaliers going to Steve Wilczyk. $5 spot. DeAndre Hunter. Okay. Still dumbfounded on this one. Kevin Durant, Rob Dillingham, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Give and Go, Green, Adoro, and Reed Shepherd. Oh, wow. Okay. That was just pack 1. I have noticed that the front packs typically seem to have the numbered stuff in them and the best stuff in them. I have to start saving them for the back. All right. We're going to get lucky with 2 boxes in a row. Anthony Simmons, Malachi Branham, Steph Curry, Trae Young, Silver Jokic, Jeremiah Grant, Jabari Smith Jr., Jaylen Brown, Terrence Shannon Jr., Kevin Garnett. Next pack. Victor Wembanyama. There we go, 1 for Brian. Jalen Williams, Anthony Davis, Dylan Brooks, Silver Mosaic Cole Anthony, John Furphy, Jaden Hardy, Jason Tatum, Silver Jam Masters, Jalen Wells, and Keyshawn George. Kristaps Porzingis, Terrence Mann, Vucevic, Beasley, Jarrett Allen, Silver, Kyle Lowry, Antonio Rivas. Ooh, green Steph Curry, Epic Performers, nice. That would have been another nice one if that was numbered to 10. Zach Edey and Jokic. All right, 2 packs left. Daniel Gafford, DeAndre Hunter, Benedict Mathurin, Bogdan Bogdanovic, Khalil Ware, James Harden. We got a numbered insert here. Darius Garland and Tristan Da Silva for the Magic. That's numbered 23 of 99. The Elevate. For the Magic, going to Kenneth. Oh, Move the Bazulas here. Man, I haven't seen so many numbered cards. A Brawny and Saloon. We have a Genesis. Why not? Wow. Oh my goodness. We have a Genesis. Oh my goodness. Paulo Banchero, Emmanuel Quickly, Devin Booker, back to front here. Oh, I can't believe we have a Genesis now. Jason Tatum, Mogbo, I think I would say the name. Tristan De Silva, Silver Elevate. Buddy Hield, Baylor, Sherman. Is it a rookie? It is a rookie. City Edition. Oh, I have one back here. Silver Luca. Wow. And Genesis City Edition. I don't know who that is. Are you freaking kidding me? Wow. Matas Bazulis, which is one of the other top rookie chases that you're looking for, just pulled out a Genesis for the Bulls. Going to Phil, is it Phil Trokey? No, Brian Tanner. Brian Tanner hits the Chicago Bulls, Matas Bazulis. Wow. And that was a gimme spot, too. That was the gimme spots that one of the gimme spots that I gave up for you guys because I wanted you all to appreciate how much I appreciated the fact that you guys all jumped into this break. Basically, everybody that jumped in the mini, I gave them a spot in something. Wow. I guess I do it again. This is the most I've ever used this. For the third time, we are on fire. Absolute fire right now. My goodness. I don't see any. Wow. I guess I'm going to move this Stephen Castle aside here. Oh my goodness. I guess I got to clip a bunch of stuff. I don't think that one makes the top 10 of the month, but darn if it wasn't something close. Holy moly. We're 2 boxes. Two out of 6 boxes into this break. I don't remember the last break. I'm trying to remember the last break that it's been this wild. That's wow. 2 boxes. We're 2 boxes into this break. That's crazy. Okay. Well. No. If they do honeycomb, I think that's a hobby exclusive. There is no honeycombs. Well, that's a solid return on a mini spot that initially didn't pan out. Oh, got another busted box. I like me by busted boxes. It was all busted up on the inside. All right. This one's been the numbered card typically, so I'm going to save that to last this time, and we're just going to roll like this. My goodness, I haven't seen a basketball break this good in a long time. Why is that up front? It's just a weird position. Right? Kamara, Tatum, Duren, Jackson Davis, Jalen Brunson, my man. Jalen Brunson, give and go. Anthony Davis, Agba, Shaq, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Bona. Yeah, so we have one numbered to 99, 3 numbered to 10, 1 auto, and a Genesis. And we are not even halfway through this break. This is insanity at its finest. I mean, if we got nothing else in this break, I would be incredibly satisfied with this break. Chris Levert, Dennis Schroeder, Taurean Prince. We have a light blue fluorescent coming up. Taurean Prince, Brandon Miller. This is a light blue. This is our fluorescent. This is numbered to 75, typically. Lauri Markkanen, light blue for the Jazz. 44 of 75. Brian, you double dipped on this one, right? Because you got the serial number credit and you got the Genesis now. Lauri Markkanen to 75. I'm putting that in the back. It's a backstand worthy card. Shaq yellow reactive, Jalen Williams, and a Jesus. How about a green Stephen Curry Thunder Road or a silver? It's either a green or a silver. Either way. Holy moly! I'm gonna have to get more top loaders. Good. Glorious. Tristan Da Silva, Kyle Fapowski. So wait, if that one was numbered to 75, what's in the first pack? Micro Mosaic? Derek Jones Jr., DeMar DeRozan, Cade Cunningham, Derek Duncan Robinson, Saloon, Harrison Barnes, Derrick Rose, Bazulis Jam Masters, Anthony Edwards, and an Isaiah Collier. I never expected to see this kind of a stand lineup. Never. Not after 2 boxes of... No, never expected this. Oh, I thought I saw an auto already. Jalen Brunson, Naz Reid, Gary Trent Jr., Bam, Adebayo, DiVincenzo, Silver Mosaic, Trey Young, Amen Thompson, Epic Performers, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Silver Mosaic, Yao Ming, and Matisse Bazulis again. Let's leave that one because Shai's value has been rising, obviously. The last one, this is where the Genesis was. Draymond Green, Drew Holiday, Oscar Thompson, Paul George, True Silver, Jaden Ivey, Dirk Nowitzki, Jaden McDaniels, Steph Curry Green Elevate, jeez, Mogbo, and Dalton Connect. I mean, I think we've gotten every Steph Curry insert parallel so far. And none of them get to make the stand. All right, this was the top pack. So this one just trick us, or is there something else hiding in here? Looks like it just tricked us, that's all. Cam Whitmore, Brandon Ingram, Kawhi Leonard, Tyler Hero, Zion Williamson, Martez Wagner, Dwayne Wade, Give and Go Silver, Jalen Brunson, Rob Dillingham, and Harrison Ingram. Wow. A so-so box. That's more of the experience I'm used to right there. And they really pumped these mega boxes. A lot of these mega boxes are sitting on shelves in stores and no one's buying them. And I tell you, go buy yourself a Mosaic mega box because they are loaded. Empty box. All right, coming out of the gate, we have an auto. We have an auto. Michael Porter Jr., Joel Embiid, Josh Hart. Let's just go for the auto right now. And a cracked ice? What? I don't even know how to feel right now. What in the... George, cracked ice. Oh, that's actually numbered to 125. Well, I put the mojo back in place. Auto. Upside down. TRI for the Rockets. Tyree Eason for the Houston Rockets. Also given away. Going to Kenneth. Keyshawn George. Yep, I see. I can see clearly now. The rain has gone. The rain of... I can't even put this one on a stand. It's a cool card, but... Dang. Okay. Kevin Garnett, Tyrese Halliburton, Paolo Banchero, Elevate, Kyle Sherman, and Zach Edey. All right, pack 2. Aaron Gordon, Marcus Smart, Zach Collins, Jarrett Allen, Vucevic Silver, Drew Holiday, Dwayne Wade, Epic Performers, Cam Christie, and Dirk Nowitzki. And Epic Performers was Anthony Edwards. You're gonna get another Genesis? God. Now I'm like hopeful that we could get a stained glass or a micro mosaic, because that would just be through the roof. Brooke Lopez, Jamal Murray, Julius Randle, Norman Powell, Devin Carter, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the reactive, John Morant reactive, Anthony Edwards Jam Masters, Khalil Ware, and Zach Riescher. Giannis, Sasser, Lively, LeBron, Cam Thomas Silver, Durant, Franz Wagner, Jared McCain for the 76ers, Epic Performers Green, Bazulis, and Steph Curry City Edition. I gotta get more top loaders. Didn't expect this. Not at all. All right. 2 more packs on this box. Chet Holmgren, Grady, Scoot, Malik Monk, Rui Hachimura, Dyson Daniels, Paulo Banchero, Dame Lillard, Give and Go, Reed Shepard, and Jalen Tyson. All right, last pack on this one. I'm just kind of just sitting here in just kind of awe right now of just these boxes. We have another Genesis. We have 2 Genesis cards. Wow. And a Give and Go. Okay. Okay, so we have another Genesis. All right. Wow. Okay. Jalen Suggs, Andrew Wiggins, John Morant, Tim Duncan, Jared McCain. Out spoiling the Genesis. Spencer Dinwiddie, Chris Middleton, Dame Lillard on the Give and Go. And the second Genesis in 4 boxes. I never hit Genesises like this back in the day. Not a rookie. No idea. For the Magic, Anthony Black. For the Magic. That one's going to Kenneth. Anthony Black on the Genesis. Very nice. Now what do I kick out? I guess I kick the Elevate out to 99. Okay. All right. 2 more boxes left. All right. So this one is going to Phil Trokey. Empty box. Not going to mess the mojo up on this one. We're just going to roll with it just as it is. All right. Top pack. Well, I think your book's pretty good with having that Elliot. Can't say you can judge based on 10 breaks later. That's a most. We have another auto and a fluorescent. Jeez. Okay, I guess I'm going back to front here. So you've hit a couple big Ellies so far. Well, I think the SAR is worth grading probably if it looks good. He says number to 10. Larry Bird, Cason Wallace, Reed Shepard on the Thunder Road, Jackie Q, and Stefan Castle. So that's one for Mr. Trokey. Hey, if I had to, like, you know, this is, yeah. All right. Well, I'll take the top cards off here. Brandon Podziemski, Pascal Siakam, Trey Mann. All right, let's just go for the fluorescent here. It's a Spur. $11 of 75. Stefan Castle, fluorescent. Mr. Trokey. I think I have to bump a number to 10 off here. No, I'll bump the 75 market in, but oh my goodness. How about a fourth time tonight? Let's send it back again. Absolute fire again. My goodness. Where's this luck for like all of our other breaks? Okay, so the market end comes down. The DeAndre Hunter to 10 goes to the top. And we have an auto. Come on, let's just pull a Curry auto. Let's just really just send this thing home. Let's get that Steph Curry auto in here. I have no idea who QRL is. Chad, you were saying? Chad, you just got to keep the faith. How about a Quentin Richardson autograph scripts for the Clippers? You just got to have a little faith. Oh, have a little faith in me. Have a little faith in me. Your winding did work, though. The winding did turn into an auto. Does go to show that winding does work in breaks. Quentin Richardson autograph for the Clippers. I think I got to bump Dale Ellis's autograph out. I don't know where these guys rank with each other, but the Stephen Castle auto to 75s. A lot of people are down on this rookie class, but I mean, so was the people down on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's rookie class. Some of these guys, you just got to hold them a little bit. I mean, we're still technically in down season in basketball. Jaylen Brown, Josh Giddey, Nurkic, Steph Curry, Malik Beasley, Devin Vassell for the Spurs, Yao Ming, Paolo Banchero, Ryan Dunn, and Paolo Banchero. Just not enough faith. You know, the product, people just want to poo-poo because it's not Victor Wembanyama, and they'll do it crazy for Cooper Flag when it comes out. But I mean, some of these guys could turn into absolute beasts on the court. They're just not giving them any chance. Jaime Jaquez Jr., Jaren Jackson Jr., PJ Washington, Bobby Portis, Reed Shepherd, silver rookie, nice. Keldon Johnson for the Spurs, Austin Rivas, Epic Performers, Jared McCain, Dylan Jones, and Jacoby Walter. Like, this is like, I've been trying to go. Yeah, no, that chat I understand is sometimes you feel like you get a little too deep and you're like, ooh, got to pull it back. That I completely understand. Oh my God, absolute heater of a break. I mean, this breaks. I have a nice solid stack of top-loaded cards over here. This is how you want to end a break night for sure. We've out of 5 boxes we pulled. Out of 5 boxes, we've pulled a numbered card in every single box. We've pulled 3 numbered to 10s, 3 autographs, 2 Genesis. Continues to say that Mosaic is by far one of my favorite products. And this is, compare this to like Hobby. We didn't got this in Hobby. I didn't buy Hobby for the reason I thought the Hobby was way overpriced. Keegan Murray, Rui Hachimura, Isaiah Hartenstein, RJ Barrett, Patrick Williams, Magic Johnson, yellow reactive, Tyus Jones, yellow reactive, Give and Go, Jared McCain. And that's a good card too. It's not a bad card. That's a couple dollar card right there. Jared McCain, Give and Go, green. Tyler Kolek and Damian Lillard. Yeah, they're trying to get your catalytic converter is what they're trying to do. They want the copper out of it. Yeah, so I have 2 cases of Inception basketball coming. We're going to do case breaks of them. They're going to be dirt cheap. Yes. Are they going to be $100 and some odd dollars? Like $110 a swap? Yes. But you're going to get an entire case, 16 autographs of basketball. Like, we're going to do some crazy cheap case breaks of basketball coming up. Kobe White, Grant Williams, Darius Garland, Cody Lowry, Cam Christie, Cam Reddish, Tracy McGrady, Zion Williamson, Messi, and Yao Ming. Chad, you know the easiest way to get people to stop trying to take that stuff? All you do is you take a car battery, you get a couple leads, hook it to your exhaust pipe. So when you park the car, just hook the leads up, close the door. They'll have a shock of their life when they go to try to touch it. Ah! Ooh, roasted criminals. Are we going to get another Genesis? No Jenny. Max Strus, Anthony Black, Jabari Smith Jr., Kevin Durant, Jaylen Brown, Luka on the yellow reactive, Scottie Pippen Jr., Giannis, Reed Shepard, and Rishashar. All right. Well, we have reached finally the last box. It has been a hell of a break for this last one. All right. So this one's going to Jaw for the final box of the night. We had a really good start to the break. I thought the Cactus Jack box was really good. I thought that was definitely an above average box. I mean, we may not have had like the monster names, but the number of color and having an auto in there definitely I think was good. Empty box. Baseball kind of lacked a little bit. Football, Donruss, kind of what we expect from Donruss. It's either monster or bust. This one absolutely blew expectations away. So here's our last box of the night. Let's see. Do we end on a super high or do we end on just a cool? Oh, we do have another fluorescent to 75. So here we go. Luka, Keontae George, Andre Jackson, Colin Sexton, and for the Trailblazers, Don Klingen, who's also another great rookie to have in this one. And that is 60 of 75. 60 of 75 for the Donovan Klingen. That's another solid rookie right there to have for the Trailblazers, going to Mr. Trokey again. Jaren Jackson Jr., Topic, Tatum, Collier, and Kawamura. All right. Tyus Jones, Keldon Johnson, Michael Porter Jr., Joel Embiid, Jalen Brunson, Silver Mosaic City Edition, Dosumu, Steph Curry, Yellow Reactive, Steph Curry Epic Performers, Bob Carrington, and Jared McCain. See if we end this one with a Genesis or something tonight. Cason Wallace, Josh Hart, Zach Collins, Jarrett Allen, Kawhi Leonard, Silver for the Clippers, Jalen Tyson, Grayson Allen, Stephon Castle, Silver, Give and Go, going to Jaw. Very nice. Saloon, Alexander Sarr, rookie. Sabonis, Murray, Jamal Murray, Julius Randle, Jamal Murray silver, Nurkic, Jared McCain. Give and go green, Tyrese Maxey. Alexander Starr again, and John Morant. Rigged. No, I think I had one box. I think my third box, or my second box, didn't have a castle in it either. I think there were 2 boxes that didn't have a castle. All right. Is that a cracked ice? We have a cracked ice elevate coming up. Miles Bridge, Bilal Coulibaly, Norman Powell, Derek Lively, LeBron on the yellow reactive. Herbert Jones, Trey Mann, elevate cracked ice, Stephen Curry. Mm. $26. Sean Lauer just hit a $5 break credit on that one too. Sean Lauer with a $5 break credit. 26 of 125. Stephen Curry cracked ice. Damn. Jeez. And I'm going to kick Tyree Eason to the side. Well, I'm going to have quite a picture of this later. Okay. Oh, and the back 2 is Derrick Rose and Cam Spencer. Okay. Last pack. What else could we have in here? Is it going to be glorious, or are we going to just kind of slide into the end here? Or are we going to do a casual slide into the end? Suggs, Wagner, LeBron. I think we're just going to slide into the end. Scoot. Steph Curry, Epic Performers. Ron Holland, Anthony Black. Tim Duncan, Epic Performers for Jaw. Rob Dillingham, and Donovan Clingan. My Lord. That is the craziest 6 mega boxes of Mosaic basketball I have ever ripped. I mean, short of a stained glass or a micro Mosaic, I don't know how to top that. Pulling a Curry auto, I guess. All right, recap. All right, here is the monster stack of the recap. Okay, LeBron James, yellow reactive. Tyree Eason, autograph. Jared McCain, yellow reactive. Stephen Castle, give and go, silver mosaic. Donovan Clingan, the 75. Luka Doncic, yellow reactive. Jared McCain, give and go, green mosaic. Reed Shepard, silver. Dale Ellis on the autograph. Lauri Markkanen to 75. Tristan Da Silva to 99. Jared McCain, green Mosaic. Keyshawn George, cracked ice to 125. Steph Curry, green Mosaic. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, silver Mosaic. Steph Curry, Thunder Road, silver. Luka Doncic, silver epic performance. Bronny Junior base. Stephen Castle, yellow reactive. Bazulis, silver Jam Masters. Steph Curry, green epic performers. Give and Go, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, green. Thunder Road, Alexander Sarr, Rishisher, City Edition. Bronny, NBA debut. Stephen Castle, base. And then the stand cards. We'll go back to front. Anthony Black, Genesis. DeAndre Hunter, green fluorescent, 7 of 10. Quentin Richardson, autograph. Stephon Castle, fluorescent to 75. And then I just don't even know where to go here. Bazulis, City Edition, rookie, Genesis. Steph Curry, cracked ice to 125, elevate. And then let's kick this all off. Epic performers, LeBron James, Alexander Sarr, 10 of 10 and 4 of 10. Well, that was quite an epic break. And that's the way you want to end a break. We'll be clipping and sending some of those off to If Sports Top 10. Wow. I have never seen such craziness come out of 6 mega boxes before. But I hope you all enjoyed the break. We'll be back at it again Wednesday night. We do have the Topps Chrome Hobby Box that's still up there. We also we'll have Donruss football again. The Bazulis one. Yeah, I figure it's between the Bazulis and the LeBron. It's hard to say with the LeBron being numbered to 10, but yeah, I agree. There's definitely some very high dollar cards in there for sure, or decently high dollar cards. But I hope you all enjoyed the breaks. Bowman Chrome Hobby Boxes, we'll have that go up. If we fill one fast, we'll do another. But yeah, hope you all have a great night. I got to get myself to bed here too because I got to go to work in the morning. But I hope you all have a great night, and we will catch you all